Let's get ready to rumble!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Ripping the Rack podcast is proud to present the main attraction, the headliner, the must-see, King of the North, Calvin Locke. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for the Roast of Tim Matero, episode 69 of the longest-running episodic Candlepin Bowling Cast in the world. This is the episode you've all been waiting for, the very special, the Roast of Tim Matero. We have a bit of scenery change as I am your host, the King of the North, the Roast Master, Calvin Locke. Next, I'd like to introduce to you our roasting panel. We have the man, or at least that's what he tells himself in the mirror every morning, the masshole himself, Maki Pins.
Yo,
Maki,
everybody, what's happening?
How you doing tonight, big fella? Are you ready for this?
Oh, I've been waiting for this for a while. Let's get her going right here, baby. Let's get her going.
Up next, he thinks he's special because that's what his wife tells him every night before he goes to sleep. He's way out there in the coast, the coastal crusader, Brian Ather. Brian, my man, how are you tonight?
What is going on, everybody? I am doing great. Let's roast this old fuck.
Oh, who's ready? And finally, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, you've been waiting for it. He's the man, he's the smallest man. He's coming up quick, but only so fast because his little legs only move. The man, the myth, the legend, Tim effing, copyrights to Tasha Murray, Matero. Oh, he's late as usual.
Yep, his little legs.
Timmy.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Hi, guys.
Big guy.
What is going on?
Hi, man of the hour.
Look at this man with a shirt and tie on,
Dapper,
looking all professional just to get destroyed.
Oh,
Good
my
for
God.
you, big guy.
He's ready to go.
This is gonna be bad. I know it, but I'm okay. Look, I'm good. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Now, just a little side note before we get started. Due to budget cuts, we weren't able to get this in front of a live studio audience.
Yeah.
Also, because we couldn't afford the amount of milk crates it would get for Tim to see over the podium. So we really had to cut down, and we were doing this nice and safe like.
Plus, Tim would try and do the milk crate challenge, and he's old, and he would bust his ass.
It's true. He'd get to that third level, and it would just be like Kaputski. It'd be over,
Yeah.
and then we go to the hospital. They're asking questions why you're hurting geriatric people. It wouldn't be good for us at all. It'd be bad.
You know, elder abuse is a thing, guys.
Yeah, that's why we didn't do it.
Listen, sir, this is the roast. You're supposed to be quiet until it's your called on.
You
turn.
don't know about elder abuse yet.
Okay, so I will mute myself to ensure that I don't speak.
That could be it. But I gotta say, guys, you gotta hand it to Tim being a short guy in this world, mostly because he can't reach it himself. Tim, one thing I've always regretted, I do gotta hand it to you, is pursuing my acting career. I was really glad you did. I was just wondering, what was it like to be Mini-Me's stunt double?
Oh, no comment. No comment.
No comment. Yeah, but
Yeah,
no,
that's
you have done some good things. You started this show. It's been great. When this show started, I didn't think you could actually find someone who enjoys hearing himself talk as much as you. And then you guys asked Marky to be on the show, and oh boy, was I surprised. I gotta tell you, Marky, though, bud, you're probably in the wrong profession. I believe you should be a motivational speaker. When you get going about new bowlers, you get going about, tournaments coming up and who's throwing good, man, you get serious. And I am serious. You should be a motivational speaker because you got that tone to your voice. Nobody can understand you because you don't pronounce your R's, but still, I think you should be that nonetheless.
Oh, whatever you say. None of that shit even made any sense. None of that shit even made
Yeah.
any sense. There is only 25 letters in the alphabet.
Is there? Oh, okay. We up in Canada call you the Trevor Smith of America. You've won the world singles and you haven't done anything else after that? You get really offended when I pick on you about being the third best bowler on the podcast. But you own a bowling alley. You literally can go out and throw bowling balls anytime you want, and you're still just third best. You think so highly of yourself, but seriously, somebody has to. And speaking of people who think highly of themselves, Josh Daly's on later today. Josh, we have a saying for people like you in Canada. It's called a chucker. You can have some big scores. You have a good day every once in a while, but you're still not good. You still aim at the head pin, and your ball ends up at the 6 pin every time. You get upset. You get upset at guys all the time. Guys like Tim, Mark, Brian, and myself, we get upset because we're bowling bad. You bowl bad all the time. I'm not even sure what you're upset about anymore. Guys like me, we get asked to bowl on a team because everyone knows that I can help make a team better. They ask you because they need a comedy relief for the whole week. I really do. Think we would have a great time bowling together, Josh. I do need somebody to carry my bag all week from lane to lane so I can bowl. So you'd be a great addition to the team. And speaking of people who can carry my bag all week, Brian Ather and the Coastal Crusaders.
Hi, buddy.
Here. I got to say one thing, buddy. I do love your passion about bowling. I enjoy hearing you talk about your bowling nights, how you were on and off and on and off. I don't, however, believe when you say you've ever had a good night in your life. Your credibility is just shot. I mean, you think Angela Paquette is a good bowler, and she hits the 7 pin more than you do. Hi, Angela. However, she's a Habs fan, so we can push that aside a little. You're what we'd like to say are Corey Jones of America. You have a passion for the game. You have such a drive to win. You always cheer on your teammates, even if you're just sitting on the bench keeping score, or you're a beer bitch. I mean, you're always right there. I still don't think you could win a youth tournament, but you're at least there for your teammates. It's great. I appreciate it. However, I have to give you some credit. You have been friends with that bald idiot for a long time, and I don't know whether to give you an award or lock you up in an asylum. I haven't decided which.
Only one of those is a viable option.
Right? I know. The only people who are really in asylums, though, crazy people. Jeff Walsh, how you doing, buddy? I've never known someone as shitty as you who thinks they should be an anchor. I mean, Matt Cormier thinks he should be an anchor, but at least he's done something over his career. You put yourself anchor on a Worlds team, and I didn't even think you were 8th best on that team. I could probably ask a 90-year-old off the street, and he would be a better anchor than you. You call yourself the Sunday night savior? I don't even think you could save yourself from being embarrassed on this podcast, let alone on the lanes or every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Eastern Friday. I really wish I had more to say about you, Jeff, but you haven't really done anything, so we can move on. But let's turn our attention to somebody who has actually added value to the game, Tim Matero. Somebody once asked me, what sex position produces the ugliest babies? I told them to ask your mom. I hope that's okay. I enjoy how proud you are that your biggest accomplishment in this game was a fluke and you sucked. You had no business anywhere near a strike, but that's what makes our game so much fun. Even someone as shitty as you can win.
They still call me champ, buddy.
Yeah, somebody does. No, buddy, you've had a great career. You've had a Worlds title, mixed Worlds title. Was that 2019? Oh, wait, no. That was when you join the stack team the only way you could win. I give you credit, though. You did carry them all week, but you carried Jeff Surratt, who doesn't bowl on Saturdays, so you didn't do much, bud.
There's a bonus roast right there.
Yeah, a little extra. Hi, Jeff. You've thrown a few 200s, a couple 500s, a few state records, mains titles, it's on and on. I got that 7-page list that you drew up for me. It was a great 5-minute read. And to be honest, bud, I don't think it's over. You still have a lot left. I am truly honored to have you as a friend, and I'm honored to be doing this, and I appreciate you giving me the time to roast your old ass. Thank you so much.
Well done, sir.
Very
well done, sir.
Very well
oh
done.
my God. Brian, we are screwed, aren't we? That was good.
I'm glad
Now-
you're going next, Mark.
Yeah. But first, we do have someone whose only accomplishment is winning a summer league, Josh Daly.
The Roast of Tim Matero. Tim, how's it feel that, you joined a stack team to win the Mixed Worlds? Oh, basically Kevin Durant, almost. The Candlepin Kevin Durant. Just like your buddy Freshie. Why are you the human Caillou? You're short, you're bald, you whine till you get everything you want. I mean, it fits the resemblance. And then there is you obsessed with the number 69. Like, what adult is obsessed with 69? Come on, man. Grow up, Timmy. Well, let me know when you get on a carnival ride, too. Brian. The Crusader. More like the biggest loser in this group. What have you done in this group? Like, you're the outcast of this. They've accomplished more than you ever have. Let me know when you at least get up to their standards. Come on. One time, buddy. One time. Maki. Maybe I missed this joke like the 2 singles you missed in World Singles up in Canada to lose in back-to-back boxes. I mean, blow right by it. What else is new? Other than that, you haven't been irrelevant since 03? So that's the last time you're relevant? I mean, what else have you done? I don't know. Just taking the wise words of Calvin Locke. So just drink as much coffee as you can, you old sack of shit. And just let you know, you ain't going to win anything else in your life, so might as well just give up now and just sit your ass at Riverwalk the whole time. Calvin Locke. Many people like you. Psych. I lied. Not many people like you. People hate you. People despise you. I get it. You're arrogant. You're an asshole. But I mean, I'd love to be living in the shadow of Corey Smith too. I mean, yeah, I might as well be in the shadow of somebody else. That works. Nothing like getting carried on your last Worlds win, buddy. You're fucking terrible, man. Huh? And, inflate your ego again, because it seems like you're from Maine with that big-ass ego. So I'd gladly like to end this by something nice about Tim Matero, maybe? I mean, what is there nice to say about him? He's old, thinks he's funny. He's very loud sometimes, too. And, just can't get up to anybody's standards. Height-wise, right?
Thanks, Josh. You make everything stupid that comes out of Mark Ritchie's mouth look like pure brilliance.
I'll take that.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll take that.
Take that. Yeah.
I'll take that. It's not often I get a even half-ass compliment from you, so I'll take that. Thank you.
Take it any way you want, big fella. Now, the man who is known for only one thing and one thing only, ruining his own bowling show. The masshole, Marky Pins.
Oh my God, that's not even a funny roast at all. You are not a funny man. You are a piece of shit. My God. I knew it was a good idea to contact Make-A-Wish and have a guy in a gold plastic crown from Burger King do this. It was a great job on your part, Tim, having him be here for this special roast. For a man who down here, people don't even know his name since he was put on the show. And we had, weeks of conversation about who to even add. And when we decided to add a Canadian onto the show, I thought it was literally going to be somebody relevant, somebody that had done something at Worlds through the years. But no, then we got Calvin because he was the only person that was like available because everybody else was too busy actually bowling and doing good things in the game. We had a guy sitting over here trouncing on his own game. So we put him on the show. That was a great move. I appreciate that. You know, you're lucky that diversity is a thing in 2021 because you wouldn't even be on the show if it weren't. My God. I do. Oh, my. Yeah. 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 As soon as they find out where the trophy is after you told them they lost it, they're going to come get you. I do love you, though, Calvin. You gave me one of the funniest moments I've ever experienced in the bowling alley when Dave Hodge took a $100 bill off you because you were drunk and stupid. And, well, you're still just drunk and stupid, but now you still have your $100 in your pocket. But moving on from somebody that doesn't matter to somebody that matters almost, well, no, less. So Brian is a good buddy of mine from the other show that we do on Johnny Deathdrop's channel every Sunday night at 9 p.m. and 1 a.m. on Fridays Eastern Standard Time. Brian reminds me of that cable guy that comes to your house to fix your internet or your cable and then hangs around and has a sandwich, hangs around, turns on your PlayStation. You wish he'd just kind of leave, but he doesn't leave the house. Like on the show, I swear, I don't even know what he does on this show. I think he just sits there and agrees with Tim a whole lot, so Tim doesn't throw him off the show. I mean, I know there's a lot of things that you could be doing, Brian, and you do other good things on the other show too, but I still have absolutely no idea what you do here. I mean, thank you for being here every week, but I have no friggin' clue what you do here. It's good to be friends with the man who invented the podcast. It really is a good thing. Speaking of that man who actually put a shirt and tie on for this evening, and no, I did not write a 30,000-year roast like our friend up north because he was so bored and literally has nothing else to do in his life. So he sat and wrote a roast and put music to it and everything. Tim, you're the only man I know that can make a bloody nose look like attractive. Because if it was anybody else's face, that would be a bad thing, but it helped. I've never known a man that even because his opinions and his words stunk so bad that even their own blood wanted to leave his body as fast as humanly possible. I've never met a man that could do that. I mean, with all the years of impact and people you've met and things that you've done and house records that you've gotten and then lost through the years, I mean, you've been around a long time. A lot of people show you respect. You know, they have to get down on their hands and knees to shake your hand, but at the same time, they still have to like show you the respect of everything that you've done. I'm a little pissed at Walsh. He stole one of my lines in his roast, so I'm not going to say it here. But all I'm going to say right now to you, Tim, is good luck in everything that you do in the future. I hope you stand up on whatever you have to stand on to look anybody in the eye, shake their hand, and just go out and bowl well. I hope your hands can actually grip the ball and reach around them. I know it's tough. But I'm telling you, man, you have a bright future ahead of you somewhere. I don't know. It's definitely not here on this podcast because nobody friggin' watches this thing anyway, so the fucking hell with it. Good luck, Tim, for the future, whatever you want to do. Good luck. Not really, but thank you. Thank you. Fuck you, Calvin, just cuz.
The roast master's on mute.
It's perfect.
I don't need. Okay, yeah. I don't know. What more do you want from me? There wasn't much to comment on. It wasn't very good, but so I just didn't think I had to comment.
Well, no, you have
not
to transition us.
Literally, not everybody can be the biggest asshole in a country of 33 million people like you can. Not everybody can do it.
That's an accomplishment.
Right. So congratulations. There's my backhanded compliment to you. You deserve that. It's about to get awesome.
Julie coming?
Wow.
I think she already did.
I don't think she has in the whole time they've been married.
Now,
I didn't say Calvin made it.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay. All right. Now let's hear from someone who is probably the only person in the world who likes to hear himself talk. Jeff Walsh.
How we doing, guys? Jeff Walsh here, chiming in for the Roast of Tim Matero, episode 69. Great job, guys, here on ripping the rack. I mean, you guys do a fantastic work week in, week out, now twice a week. I I can't think of 4 better guys to do a Candlepin pod. I guess I could think of better guys to do a Candlepin podcast, but we don't have that kind of time, so I can't think of 4 better guys to do a Candlepin podcast. But I guess we should just start roasting. I'm going to start here with Calvin. He should go first. I mean, since he's a Maple Leafs fan, he probably won't be around for the second round of this, so I figured I'd start with him. But don't worry, Calvin. Maybe if they get a few more, first overall picks and some high-priced free agents, maybe they'll reach that second round sometime soon. Just keep the faith. Then we got Brian, or as he's known as Coastal Crusader, on the Dudes and Belts Chatcast, which I'm a member of as your Sunday Night Savior. You can catch us on twitch.tv/JohnnyDeathDrop every Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, and every Friday morning at 1 a.m. Eastern. So as for Brian, Coastal, all I can say is, boo. Now we're on to Maki. So Maki, I've known Maki for about 25 plus years. He's helped me tremendously through the years when it's come to bowling. He's a great friend. He's my Friday Night Pro League captain. He's my Worlds teammate. And he's also a member of the Dudes and Belts Chatcast on twitch.tv/JohnnyDeathDrop, Sunday nights 9 p.m. Eastern, Friday 1 a.m. Eastern. And with that being said, I'm not going to say anything bad about him. Now for the man of the hour. We've got Tim Matero, or he's known in the wrestling world as Timmy Vader. See, look, I even got the shirt. It's little Timmy time. Just so you know, Tim, I refuse to mention Dino Bravo in this roast. I'm not one to pander. I won't placate to you by bringing up the name Dino Bravo. I'm not going to pander to you and just say Dino Bravo to get a pop out of you, so I'm not going to do it. So what do we talk about then? We could talk about Tim's bowling. All his accomplishments, which are long and many. He's got house records, many tournament wins, both in singles, teams. Such a well-respected bowler, and in my opinion, a future Hall of Famer. But I don't want to talk about that. We can go on to Tim's podcasting. He's very entertaining, keeps the show moving when it gets to a lull. He's very knowledgeable about many subjects, whether it's the Tuesday show or the Friday show. But I don't want to talk about that. We could talk about the man that Tim is. He's smart, funny, boisterous, easy to talk to, always seems to be having fun. Very rarely when I see him in a bowling alley is he not the center of attention. With people around him holding court and kind of just being the life of the party. He's also a top-tier ball buster. He can hang with anybody in that regard. But I don't want to talk about that either. What I am going to talk about is the low-hanging fruit, because that's the only fruit Tim can reach. I completely understand why Freshie likes bowling with him, because you make Freshie feel tall. It's in previous episodes you've mentioned that early in the bowling career you felt like you were overlooked. Of course you were overlooked. Everybody looks over you. Now that you're getting up there in age, I assume you're pretty sore after coming home from a day of bowling. When you get home, do you run yourself a nice hot sink? Is that what you normally do? Well, but at least one positive to your height. At your height, you've never had to worry about a pickpocket because nobody would stoop that low. Do you ever have trouble cooking on the grill, Tim? When you go home, you kind of throw some stuff on the grill and have some dinner. Your height, you might kind of run into that trouble here and there because I've heard sometimes the stakes are too high. I was gonna keep this short, but Tim does that already. Tim, I hope you don't take this the wrong way, as I'm just having fun. But I do know that you still have a lot of growing up to do. You need to get the mushroom. And if you do take it the wrong way, I won't fight you. You should fight someone your own size. Like Wee Man from Jackass. In all seriousness, Tim, thank you for allowing me to do this. You're one of the few people that I would know that would welcome something like this. I appreciate the opportunity, and when it's your turn to fire back, go right at it. I can handle it. I know you're going to get me back better than I got you. I love all you guys. I love your show. And don't forget, Dudes and Belts Chatcast. Twitch.tv/JohnnyDeathDrop, Sundays 9 p.m. Eastern, and Friday 1 a.m. Eastern.
Thanks,
you, guys.
Jeff. That's 5 minutes of my life I'll never get back. It's about as good as your bowling skills. The only problem, though, is when Tim pulls the plug on the sink, there's more talent going down that drain at Anchor than you'll ever have.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Now, let's hear from a man who's never shy away from a buffet line, Brian Ather.
Thank you. Thank you, King of the North. We'll get to you in a minute. But I'm going to start with the man of the hour, Tim, a good friend of mine. There are so many good things I can say about Tim, but over the course of the 70 episodes or so, he's pretty much said most of them to you already. So there's not much more to say there. But, it is a good thing that Tim is good at selling roofs. We know he works hard. He's always working sometimes during the show, and we don't even notice it. It's a good thing he's a good worker because, his brother David got all the brains as an architect, and we all know Karen got all the bowling ability, so Tim had to have something going for him, right? Yes, Tim, Karen is better. But really, Tim has a lot of wisdom that he can impart. I knew when I started bowling with Tim that he had been experienced, and I knew he was going to have a lot of, lessons to pass on to the younger bowlers. And I'm starting to see that, although now the way he teaches is a little different, and the types of leagues he's bowling in now, they start a lot earlier, and they're mostly on Wednesdays and have a lot of coffee. There's a lot of Werther's Originals hanging around, but, I guess that's part of being 50. So there's a movie, for those of you that don't know, called The Legend of Timmy. His brother made it, and it's a documentary. And it's a whole lot like if Tim made a sex movie. It's kind of short. It talks a whole lot about how Tim used to be really good at things, and at the end you mostly feel empty and disappointed. Tim, and Tim's 50 now. He just turned 50. We had a great birthday party for him. And he's kind of a dirty old man. Surprise, surprise, right? But I get it. Tim's of that age when Playboy was popular when he was a kid, and he wanted to model his life after Hugh Hefner. And he's doing that. He really is in his own special way. Now, I don't know if a split-level ranch and 5 cats is a mansion full of pussy, Tim, but you do you, pal.
It's the next best thing.
4. 4 pussies.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 5 if you're counting Angel.
So if they ever do a documentary style of The Last Dance for Tim, because we all know he's going to have one more run, I hope that I could be the Scottie Pippen on there. But I'll have to learn from Calvin, because Calvin is a Scottie Pippen to one's Corey's Michael Jordan at Kingswood. So he knows a thing or two about riding coattails. So I'll have to hang out with him for that one. It's really cool. Tim's one of those guys that throws 100% into everything that he does. And it's great like that. Marky's another guy like that. Marky puts 100% of himself into bowling, and he really is, honestly, from owning a bowling alley, he's about 50% Candlepin, I'm pretty sure. The rest of him is made up like any good mass hole of Dunkin' Donuts and Marlboro Lights. So, yeah, that's what Marky's got going on for him.
I'll take that.
No, but honestly, it's great to have Marky around in a bowling alley. That way, you will always hear a conversation between Baber and Mark Ritchie, and you'll never know who's talking because it will just sound like one straight line of gossip. Marky, I don't know what you have done, but your voice sounds like that of a telemarketer that calls you and wants to talk to you about a possible smoking injury you sustained. How are you doing today? Welcome to Riverwalk. Like, holy shit, buddy. Tim, you're a great guy, an awesome dude, stand-up individual. I'm so glad we were having the roads together and bowl. I'll happily bowl with you anytime, and you are Tim fucking Matero. Here's to you, go.
Here. Very good.
Oh God! All I could think of was who you're going to go with. The here's Marky and the telemarketer of a car warranty thing.
No. Oh God.
Well done, Brian. Well done. I did have on my note, it said insert joke from Roast. I could slap a picture of your face right on there if you want. This is a big joke. Yeah.
I am the Roast.
You are the roast. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that one lady who was crazy enough to marry you, and all the men we know how much you enjoy dropping the soap. The man, the myth, the legend in his own mind, Tim effing copyright Tashamura Inc. Matero.
Oh my. Well, I guess it's my turn. So, Calvin, I'm going to start with you first. You are the roast master of this. And it's like Walsh said, as a Leafs fan, I know you're used to leaving first. So, honestly, since you're a know-it-all, I really thought you'd know when to shut the fuck up. I mean, seriously, you are the reason why God created the middle finger. But, however, there are some things, though. I know that you're writing a great story of your life. Okay, we all get it. Marky gets it, Brian gets it, everybody gets it. Hell, even your wife gets it. But in what chapter do you shut the fuck up? Seriously. I mean, it's really hard to believe that you were actually the sperm that won the race. Like, I mean, think about it.
If you're not first, you're last.
Could you really imagine how fucked up all the other sperms were? That you were the winning one? I mean, God damn, it's really hard to believe that God wasted a good asshole putting teeth in your mouth. Oh, God, I really wish, Calvin, you know what? I tell you what. Why don't we take a second? Why don't you go slip into something a little more comfortable? Like a coma. Seriously, though. I love you. You're a good friend. I'm happy the fact that, you know, that you're on the show. You add a little bit of spice to the show that's needed. You know, the old King of the North stuff. I don't care what anyone says. You are a good bowler. You're not Corey Smith's shadow. You're maybe just a little right of it, but hey, it's okay. We know that you're really not the asset people think you are. So, where to next? Let's go with Mr. Jeff Walsh. I mean, I don't know if it's Sunday at 9. I don't know if it's 1 a.m. I know you plugged it 432 times during your roast, so people will, you know, hopefully listen to you. But I am going to be a little bit shocked. You know, color me surprised that you went after the vertically challenged. I mean, I'll admit, you got me with a sink comment. That was kind of funny.
That was good.
That was good. You know, but you call yourself the Sunday Night Savior, and I'm not quite sure why, because, you know, light does travel faster than sound, and I think that's why you seemed bright until you spoke. You know, seriously, I really figured it out that you are the human version of period cramps. Oh, God. I mean, Walsh, you are so full of shit, even the toilet's jealous. I mean, I honestly, I was really trying to think of something witty to say about how great of a bowler you were, and then I realized that, fuck, I don't even know if you even bowled. But with that being said, you are a good guy. I really appreciate the roast. You had me laughing. It was funny as hell. You're a good dude. You are a good bowler. I don't give a shit what people say. You are a good bowler, and all sorts of wonderful, happy things that we could go on. But still, human version of period cramps. I'm just saying. Oh, Josh Daly. Is he over 18? I mean,
Barely, but yes.
He's an adult, right? So
Mind or age?
So I'm gonna address one thing first, because you mentioned that I joined a stacked team to win the Mixed Worlds. So considering that you're not real bright, facts seem to be your downfall. You got to understand, I'm actually an original member of that team. I go as far back on that as when it was MD's main event years and years and years ago. So guess you can just simply call me something other than what you know nothing about, and that's simply called champ. See? I mean, dude, you seriously, you have a face that makes an onion cry. As you get older, you'll understand that joke.
It's quite punchable.
Yes. Thank you. Don't ever be ashamed of who you are. I mean, that's your parents' job. But, you know, I say this with all due respect, is that, you know, you called me the human Caillou, whatever that is. That's almost, that's what he called me. That's almost impressive. Kind of like the lemon drops we all fucking watch all the time that you throw. But, you know, some people think you're an elite bowler. Frankly, I first think you have to go through puberty first to become an elite bowler. But that will happen for you. Until then, just take a seat and let the big boys handle things. Who do I go to next? Let's go Mark.
Oh.
Go Marky.
What's up, Timmy?
Yeah. You know, honestly, the last time I saw something like you, I flushed. Yeah, I did. It was about 10 minutes before this show.
Full of hair?
Yeah, you know, but dude, no, seriously, can you do me a quick favor? Can you take off your hat real quick?
You're gonna take my hat off?
Yeah, take the hat off.
Take my hat off? I take my hat off.
Okay, thank you. The reason why I love, you know, I love what you've done with your hair. I just want to know one thing. How'd you get it to come out of your nostrils like that? You can put your hat back on. But
that was an Italian joke, and I respect that.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, seriously, though, you know, you're
You son of a bitch. That was good.
but your ass must be really jealous of all the shit that comes out of that mouth. It's got to be. And let's talk bowling. This is a bowling podcast, so let's talk bowling. I mean, everybody here knows, dude, you bowl like old people fuck. Slow and sloppy. I mean, you're about as useless as the U in the word Q. That's a dictionary joke, folks, for those that really need to, you know, look at the dictionary. You know, but I'll simply say, Maki, is I've known you a long time.
Yeah.
You're a hell of a bowler.
Thank
I don't care what Calvin says about you. I don't care what Brian says. I don't care what Brian says about you. Hell, I don't even care about what Melissa says about you. You're okay. You're a good bowler. Christ, you actually beat one of my records.
I did.
You did.
I
You
did.
knocked me off a record, which wasn't that big of a deal because I didn't even have 200. So it's good. You know, I appreciate everything you've done for the game. I appreciate what you're doing for the game down at Riverwalk. You know, I've never bowled there. I do hope to get there and bowl in the tournament there soon.
I'd love to have you here anytime, buddy.
That way I could show you what a real bowler's like. So, dude, great job. Keep it up. Good work. So I'm just wondering, have I hit every... Oh, no. I had missed... Oh, I had missed someone.
How could you?
I don't know. You know, Brian, I will... God, you know what? Honestly, I will... I still, to this day, I will never forget the first time we met. I fucking keep trying, but I just can't forget it. I mean, seriously, you are direct proof that evolution can go backwards. It's another dictionary joke, folks. Look it up. So most people know you as, obviously, as one of my best friends. I think we've been pretty clear about that on the show. You know, I think it's been pretty obvious over the last 12, 14, 13, 15, whatever, how many years it's been a long time, that most people know you as one of my best friends. But I'm going to say the herpes gonorrhoeae doctors know you as patient zero. I mean, dude, I can't help it, but you are so ugly that when you cry tears, your tears roll down the back of your head just to avoid that face. I mean, I really envy people that haven't met you. Yeah. I mean, don't worry. I mean, your secrets are always safe with me, Brian. I mean, shit, I never listen, but you can tell me anyway.
Good to know.
You know, but it's good. It's really good. I just, I gotta say that at some point, I have to ask all of them, can you die of constipation? Because I'm really worried about how full of shit you are. In all seriousness, I say that you are one of my best friends. You have my back. Hell, even Angie thinks you're a good influence on me.
God, if we got her fooled.
We're not quite sure why, but she does. We have traveled a lot of roads to a lot of bowling tournaments.
Some of them the right road, some of them the wrong road.
Some the wrong road. And we have kept the vehicles on at least two wheels.
For the most part.
For the most part, at least. I really, truly hope that we have a lot of more years of road riding together. I appreciate you.
Sounds like a plan.
Calvin, I appreciate you. Marky, I appreciate you.
Appreciate you too, buddy.
Daily,
Thank you,
I will
sir.
tell you, you are going to be one of the best in this game. Eventually. That's good. I appreciate that. Good old clump there. That's it. That's all I got for roast. I'd roast more people, but we're probably running out of time. Fact of the matter is that winning.
Tim, congratulations.
Easy, Charlie Sheen.
Congratulations for reaching a milestone that only so many people reach. 50 and your dick still works. Congratulations to that. Lucky bastard you.
Listen, have we talked to Angie? Are we sure it actually works?
I'm going off of what Tim was bragging about the other day. That's all I'm going on.
It's like a full moon. It's once a month. Sometimes it's brighter than others.
Folks,
yeah.
That was the roast. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it wasn't too humiliating to most. Hope it was. Tim, show dedicated to you, my friend. Send us off with the Ripping the Rack podcast send-off.
Well, folks, we would love your questions, your comments, your concerns, especially on our Friday episodes where the four of us would love to play doctor. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. I was thinking other things. We would love to play like psychological doctor and give advice to people.
Well, depending on who, I was okay with option A.
Yes.
I'm okay
Depending
with
on what the situation was.
Depending on the situation.
Hey, you know what?
Never mind, go on.
We got normal healthcare. We got universal healthcare with the King of the North. We got you covered.
Yes.
We got her off.
Send us your questions, your comments, your concerns to rippingtherackpodcast@gmail.com. Again, you can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us sometimes on Instagram. You can find Brian on OnlyFans.
Especially now that porn's back.
Now that porn's back, you can definitely find Brian.
Yes.
Just look up BBB. Big, beautiful Brian.
That's right. He's
and
Giddy up.
Yeah, giddy up, boy. And
subreddit.
squeal like a pig. And so anyway, you can find us on, again, Facebook, Twitter, at Ripping the Rack Podcast. Brian, where else can they see us and hear us?
NPR time. Well, Tim, they can find us on iHeartRadio, iTunes, Anchor, Breaker, Spotify, and wherever else you listen to your podcast mediums.
Very good.
Very, very good, boys. Good show.
Dude, that was fun.
Tim,
Roast
you're the
out.
man. I'm proud to be here. I was very proud to be here for episode 69, Roast of Tim Matero. We heard nothing from Gim Dodaro, thank God.
That fuck.
I don't even want that guy to come around.
So Gim and I had a conversation, and he was going to come on the show, but ultimately he had no roast to give for anyone. He just wanted to praise me, and I told him that was not something that was this show appropriate. So he said he will come on a different time, and we'll go from there.
All right, that's fair trade. We'll have him on some other time, and we can we can ask him the hard questions.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'd stop recording, but I don't have the.
I know. Mark, you're in charge. So
Mark, you got to hit stop
Hey,
on recording.
I can stop it anytime I want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
It
you
doesn't
have the-
matter because I'm going to edit this later anyway. It doesn't
That's
matter.
right.
That's true. You can. Good call.